I'm Liz from Music Education Solutions, and today I'm going to talk to you about vocal warm-ups. Now, the first thing to remember is that vocal warm-ups actually don't have to be exercises, scales and arpeggios and things. You can actually use pretty much anything as a vocal warm-up, as long as it doesn't go too low or too high. You can even do one of your normal repertoire songs as a warm-up, as long as you're singing gently. Now, when I start my warm-up routine, the absolute first thing I like to do is a thing called a siren. Now, some of you will have come across this before. It's when you sing the letters N-G, so for example, as in the word sing, but you sing just those letters and you go up and down to the extremes of your range. So for example, and so on. So that has two advantages. It warms up every single part of your vocal muscle, whereas if you just sing scales or exercises, you're just warming up the individual pitches, whereas this is a real kind of stretchy workout for your voice. But also, it encourages your group to watch you as the conductor, so you can make them do crazy things with your hands. Or whatever you want, so it can warm up their voice, but also it can help them to develop those skills of actually watching you while you're conducting. So if you are the sort of person that would like to have some warm-up exercises, there's a really simple set of exercises which I've used successfully with choirs old and young, and also in my primary teaching, and they are really good because they stack on top of each other, so they're a good introduction to singing harmony but without actually singing harmony, and I'll show you what I mean. So the first one is V, 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 So I would usually start with that one because it gets a nice focus in the front of your face, and it helps you to stretch out your vocal cords as well as helping you to place your voice. The second exercise goes ma, or if you find that that goes a bit wibbly wobbly, because sometimes, particularly with children, the timing goes so you kind of get ma, which is not what we want. We need it to be in time. So you can do ma 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 ma, and so on. And the third exercise goes like this. Oh, 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 oh. So this is how this works. V, 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 V. Once you set that up, stacks on top with ma, 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 ma. And once those are secure, you can add oh, oh, oh. And if you listen to the patterns there, V, 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 you can hear that in those patterns you also have ma, 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 the same notes. So although it's an independent part, it's not a harmony as such. So it's encouraging that kind of part singing without actually having to worry about holding a note against somebody else. And the third part works in the same way. So V, 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 V. You can hear that you have oh, ah, oh in there. So just to recap, we have V, 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 V. We can then combine it with ma, 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 or oh, oh, or all three. Really great introduction to singing in parts without any kind of complex harmony holding. So I hope those ideas are useful. Again, if you want to just sing your own repertoire in a gentle and supported way with good posture and good breathing, that will give you as good a workout as exercises will, or as any other kind of vocal warm-up.